First a book, then a movie, and then a fad. There's probably no other way to describe the popularity surrounding William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist. Now that the book has been made into a highly popular film, more people know the story than ever before. The film set box office records here in the Twin Cities and all across the country. Those who know it, whatever the form, fall into two camps, those who are fascinated and those who are abhorred. News 9 reporter Jeannie Torkelson probed into this popularity and called it the Exorcist phenomenon.
Look, your daughter doesn't say she's a demon. She says she's the devil himself. Now, if you've seen as many psychotics as I have, you'd realize that's the same thing as saying you're Napoleon Bonaparte. You asked me what I think is best for your daughter. 6 months under observation in the best hospital you can find.
You showed me Reagan's double. Same face, same voice, everything. And I'd know it wasn't Reagan. I'd know in my gut. I'm telling you that that thing upstairs isn't my daughter. Now, I want you to tell me that you know for a fact that there's nothing wrong with my daughter except in her mind. You tell me you know for a fact that an exorcism wouldn't do any good. You tell me that!
2 years ago, many people would not have known the meaning of exorcism. Now it's practically a household word. And as these samples indicate, moviegoers feel differently before the experience than after.
Reactions at all to The Exorcist before you see it?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared. A little bit, not much. I don't know. It's kind of weird. People, you know, they tell you all kinds of stuff. And I don't know, I can't believe it.
Do you believe in a devil now?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't. I'll go to church more.
You think it'll be as bad as people have said?
I really don't. Usually when they have such a big promotion about a movie before you see it, it usually doesn't add up to what you think it's going to.
What do you think now?
I thought it was a very gripping movie. Gripping. And very, quite different. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Do you expect to be frightened or turned off? Or...
Yes.
To say the least, yes. What do you think now?
I'm glad I saw it, and I'm glad it's over with.
The devil is doing booming business here in the Twin Cities, and because of that, medical personnel as well as the clergy report booming business too. This week, News 9 explores that mysterious something we all call evil. We'll talk to the experts, and we might learn a little something about the strange ritual of exorcism.
Moviegoers who have seen The Exorcist are worried about things that other people don't bother about. Creaking doors, strange noises, dark hallways. Could it be the work of a demon? One psychiatrist who has been deluged with questions like that is Dr. Joseph Gendron, and everybody's been asking him, is possession possible, and can it happen to me?
Mainly they feel a kind of a sense of something about to happen, something eerie, something that they haven't much control over, and a general sense of kind of alertness to their surroundings that they perhaps haven't experienced before. For example, if they hear a sound could mean something now that it hadn't meant before, and it would be a frightening sound now, whereas before it was kind of an everyday sound or just something that they ignored or didn't think about very much.
But one Twin Cities psychologist says possession is real and it's here to stay. Dr. William Backus is a member of a Christian sect that believes in demonic possession, and Backus himself has performed exorcisms.
We can see clear, definite, concrete, empirical results of this procedure at times, and we can see that there's an improvement, for instance, in a malfunctioning personality where that malfunction is due to demonic influence. And when that takes place to a radical extent in the personality, I guess it's what people call demonic possession, and yes, I believe in it.
A prominent Lutheran theologian says the mind, not the devil, is responsible for so-called cases of possession. Dr. Robert Roth believes that Satan is still at work in the world, but his power to do violent harm to man was broken 2,000 years ago.
These are psychological manifestations of sickness, and people might be victimized in that they are sick, but I don't think that we should associate that with demon possession. When Jesus came, he said, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven." He exorcised the world of the demons, and since then, he is in power and in control. But people still believe the devil's lie, and in that respect, they belong to him.
This is the home of a witch. His name is Carl Weschke. He's the head of a witches' coven here in the Twin Cities, and he has a rather unusual theory of what possession really is.
Most of the cases of possession that I've read about, the so-called demons and spirits and so forth and so on, I think these are split-offs of the personality being fed energy in an uncontrollable way. So it causes all sorts of phenomena to occur.
Would you then believe in a kind of evil energy?
Not in the sense of anything that's evil in and of itself, that it has evil motivations. I think that evil or badness in this sense is like rejection. If you repress something in your own memory background, something psychological again, it's going to take on a destructive character.
What is the devil?
It probably would be better to say, who is the devil? Because when we're considering Satan, we're considering not a what or simply an abstract evil. We're considering a person.
This ceremony is an actual exorcism, better known as a Catholic baptism. According to Catholic doctrine, before a person can enter into the kingdom of God, he must first have the devil exorcised from him. The Church also teaches that through baptism, a person need have no fear of demonic possession.
Michael James, I baptize you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, why don't you join us?
Although Father Ryan says the public's fear of demons has gotten out of hand, he does regard the devil as an intelligent adversary who, in rare instances, can possess a human being.
The Church understands possession as the presence of personified evil, a spirit, a personified evil spirit within a person, a human being, and in some way controlling or taking over the bodily functions of that person.
Hear ye, O mighty ones, dread lords of the watchtowers of the east, I, Gnosticus, priest, witch, and magus, who summon thee, and I do command your presence, to witness our white rites and guard our circle.
This is an exorcism at a witches' coven. The head of the coven is Carl Weschke. He says witches don't believe in devils, but through their ceremony, they purge the soul of all evil influences.
I exorcise thee, O creature of water, that thou cast out from thee all the impurities and uncleanness of the spirits of phantasm. Hail and farewell. I consecrate thee with water.
Ernest Rockstead is a Baptist minister from Wichita. He tells me his ministry is casting out demons. In the tape you're about to hear, he orders a demon named Stupor out of a woman whose name is Doris.
All right, you demon Stupor. I cut you down by the finger of God. No, and I pry you loose by the finger of God. You demon Stupor, you leave Doris and go to the pit. 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 Stupor, 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 leave Doris.
The experts can't agree on what possession really is, but they do agree that people close to God or true to themselves must not fear it. As for the phenomenon itself, as one theologian said, there's so much we still don't know, and at some point we must accept the presence of a mystery. With photographer Jack Silverman, this is Jeannie Torkelson, News 9.